What up, witches? Happy Halloween! Yes, our day is finally here, and I have pretty successfully Hogwartsified my house. Just a little recap, I ran across this article on BuzzFeed and knew I was in some trouble because I instantly started following all the links and buying all of the things.
Yeah, I think in total, I've spent about $500 on this party so far. So this party better be awesome. Most of our stuff has arrived from the various outlets we ordered things from, so that's good. And I think the first thing I want to do is make the little Ferrero Rocher golden snitches. I'm gonna be putting these inside the piñata. All we gotta do is draw out a little wing template. This is what we're trying to get it to look like. And unfortunately, I'm not very good at drawing things, so it took me a couple of times, but that's okay. I think I got something I'm pretty happy with. And now we just have to trace and cut out a bunch more of them. This takes a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it. All right, to assemble our golden snitches, first we have to take off this little sticker here and then stick it somewhere safe. And then we use a tiny little bit of hot glue and let it dry a little bit so it's not as hot and stick it right to the top of the chocolate. I was a little worried about this melting, but things went all right. Lastly, you just stick the little sticker back on there and look at this. Freaking beautiful. I love when a DIY project is so satisfying. Yeah, and after a little time and dedication, you can have a whole fleet of these little fuckers. So cute. I'm also gonna be putting these gold coins inside. Unfortunately, the only ones I could find had US money imprints on them, so we're just gonna have to use our imagination and pretend these are galleons and knuts and all those other wizarding coins. And down the little chute they go. This is pretty cool. I'm actually starting to have some reservations about smashing this thing. I think if I nurtured it, it wouldn't want to suck the soul out of my mouth. Oh, but it's so cute. Just go ahead and do it. Okay, piñata sorted. Speaking of sorting, let's make some sorting cupcakes. We're gonna be using cake mix today because I don't have time to make all this from scratch, all right? There's a lot of elements to this party and we need to move it along. So yeah, we're just making some cake mix cake batter and then just very carefully putting it into our cupcake cups and baking that shit for as long as it's supposed to bake. And yes, we have cupcakes. Now we have to let them cool. But that's totally cool, bro, because we got these cookie things from Etsy that BuzzFeed told us to get, and we're gonna make some Hogwarts house cookies. They look like they were 3D printed, and that's pretty cool. I don't really know how to use them, actually. They're kind of hard to figure out. Yeah, this thing maybe, and then it goes in here like this. But you know what? We should check our website real quick just to make sure. Oh, and you're supposed to spray the thing first with some cooking oil. Got it. All right, here we go. Let's make some cookie dough. Just kidding. Yep, I'm using this store-bought, unorganic shit now. If we want cookies at this party, this is how it has to be. Yeah, we're just gonna roll it out on our silpat here and follow all of the instructions to stamp out our cookie. All right, here's the magic moment. And no, god damn it. Why did it all stick into the thing? Fuck, I forgot to spray it with the cooking oil. Okay, let's try that again. This time spraying it with the cooking oil. And voila, we did it. Much better. Do I really need to make these 2 other cookies? Like, those other houses, right? Gryffindor always has all the shit. They don't need a cookie too. All right, that made me feel bad. I can hear Hermione in my head saying stuff about inner house unity. All right, we'll make the other 2 cookies then, even though it's a pain in the ass. But they are beautiful, aren't they? Just gorgeous. These are gonna be the coolest cookies of all time. Just gotta pop them in the oven for a little bit and let them bake. And what the actual f***? It's like magic happened and everything just disappeared. Maybe after I let them cool, we could add some decorations of our own. Yeah, that's the ticket. Last thing on the treat docket is chocolate frogs. Yes, I realize there's a lot of chocolate at this party, but that's okay in case of a Dementor attack. Yeah, this should be the easiest of them all because all you gotta do is melt some chocolate in a double boiler here and then just put it in this chocolate frog mold I got on the internet. Yeah, it should be easy, but I got water in the fucking chocolate like an idiot and that ruins the chocolate. I was able to get some off the sides that didn't touch any water, and kind of press it into the chocolate frog mold. Actually, I'm thinking a butter knife maybe. Yes, here we go. And this is better than I thought it was gonna be. It does look like there's a few bubbles in there, so I think I'm skipping a step. Oh yeah, you gotta smack it on the counter to release all the air bubbles. Riveting, isn't it? Now they just have to sit in the refrigerator till we're ready to use them. And you know what? I think this is the perfect time to start making our beer pong Quidditch set. First thing I'm doing is taking these all black cups that I got and spiffying them up a little bit with some house colors. And the teams that'll be playing together in our Quidditch match are Slytherin versus Ravenclaw. Yeah, it'll probably just be me and Rob at this party, and Rob's a Slytherin and I'm a Ravenclaw. So that's why I picked those teams. Anyway, I'm just taping around my cups like this and bringing them to life. Now we just have to make our snitch beer pong ball. I got these orange ping pong balls and probably just a few too many of them. Yeah, we just have to trace and cut some little wings out of this white craft foam and glue them to the ball. Not that difficult and super cute. Quidditch snitch beer pong ball, check. All right, now all we gotta do is make our Quidditch hoops. I'm simply going to do this with some old alcohol bottles, some wooden dowels, and some embroidery hoops. Yep, just using a little bit of hot glue to kind of stick it in there so it stays, and then gluing around the opening like this to really secure it in place. And yeah, just using some tape to secure the hoop to the top, and then reinforcing it with some more hot glue. I think this looks pretty cool. Yeah, and then we just repeat that for the two other hoops, but making them slightly shorter. Woo! These look good. And we got ourselves some Quidditch hoops. All I gotta do now is spray paint them gold, and we are in the business. Yeah, this Quidditch beer pong game's gonna be fire. Oh, and by the way, I also ordered the light up Patronus. That's gonna go in the corner here to watch over our Quidditch match, protect us from any Dementors. Yeah, even you, baby Dementor. Watching you. All right, I think our cupcakes are ready to be frostified. As you can see, I'm just very simply using an apple corer to kind of gut out the middle of the cupcake like this. And then I'm just squirting a house color into each one. Yeah, and then you just close up the hole again with the little bit of cupcake that you scooped out. Lastly, I just put some vanilla icing into a piping bag and iced the top of my cupcakes. Holy crap, they're so cute. Yeah, and that's not all. I'm gonna take these to the next level with these tiny gold stars. You get a gold star, and you get a gold star. Everyone gets a gold star. But you may be asking yourself, what about the little Hogwarts crest? Not gonna do it. Doing a lot of stuff for this party, and some things are just not gonna happen. Yeah, kinda like trying to decorate all of these cookies by hand. Nope, I am not good at that. You know what I'm good at? Smearing icing all over the top like this and putting some fucking gold stars on it. Yeah, you get some gold stars too, bitches. I think they look pretty good. Now all I gotta do is pop my chocolate frogs out of here, and holy cute balls, Batman. These are some good looking frogs. The BuzzFeed article had a link to a tutorial teaching how to make the chocolate frog box, but guess what? Ain't nobody got time for that either. No fucking chocolate frog boxes for you, okay? Deal with it. Oh, and see these fancy cocktails they have listed? That's not happening either. If I want this video to happen before Halloween's over, I gotta speed it up. So, craft beer it is. It's crafty, it's local, and it tastes delicious. You might want to have some cider for the gluten-free folks though. This is also going to be helpful for our beer pong game, so it's a win-win situation. The last and final projects that we're gonna be able to take on for this party is the platform 9 3/4 entryway and our floating Great Hall candles. Now you may remember I've made some other Great Hall candles in the past, but I wanted to do this version because that's what BuzzFeed told me to do. They also look pretty cute and easy, so we're doing it. Yep, I just ordered the little glass balls and the flickering candles, and you just gotta stick them right in there and hang them up with some clear thread. How hard could that be? Pretty freaking hard apparently. Yeah, I broke one because the candle was too big to fit in it. Luckily, we only had that situation happen with 2 of the glass balls, so we're still in business here, people. And yeah, they look pretty good. Amazingly enough, They actually create a little aurora borealis situation on the ceiling because of their flickering motion. I'm really digging it. And it's looking pretty great hall-like in here. Then I just decorated the rest of the living room to kind of reflect Professor Trelawney's classroom. We got our little mail station right here, and our platforms 9 3/4 is looking real good there. Oh, you want to know how we made it? Well, it was actually pretty easy for me because I had Rob do it, since he hasn't helped with the goddamn thing yet. Since I wanted it inside, we decided to set it up on a C-stand. See here? This is a C-stand. Make sure you weigh it down a little bit so no one trips on it and you have a major catastrophe in your Harry Potter party. Yeah, this would have been really easy if this specific brick sheeting that the BuzzFeed article linked to was actually long enough to create an entryway. It's not, so you have to tape two pieces together to get the desired effect. Don't do what this person did. It just looks sad. That's not the way bricks are supposed to go. We also made ours double-sided, so when you come in, it looks like you're going through the platform, and when you leave, it also looks like you're going through the platform. Yeah, it's all about the details, you know what I'm saying? Lastly, we just put up a piece of black fabric to really give it a nice dark effect when you walk into the little holding area. And then you come through the platform, and holy crap, it is freaking magical in here. I'm pretty happy with how this all turned out. Even though I wasn't able to get all the projects done that BuzzFeed listed, I'd say this looks pretty good. We got our giant spider and a fog machine. What else do you really need to have a great party? Not much. We have our beautiful sorting hat station over here, which, by the way, the one the BuzzFeed article linked to was sold out. So I got this beautiful one on Etsy, and it looks pretty good. It's much better than that piece of crap that BuzzFeed linked to. All right, we are ready to Harry Party. And guess what? You get to tune in live and party right along with us. Yep, we're doing a Halloween live stream tonight at 9:31 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna break the piñata, we're gonna play some beer pong, eat some cupcakes. It's gonna be awesome, and you don't wanna miss it. Until next time, happy Halloween.